Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we have got, yet again, more pickups. I know, we've got more. It's excellent. So without further ado, let's go. So, I went out again. I went out to Reading, visited CEX of course, and obviously picked some things up. So let's get on with it. We'll start with the DVDs first. So the first thing I picked up was House Season 1. Again, this is another TV show that, like a lot of TV shows that have been on over the course of the last couple of decades, and you know, steers camera. It's another of those shows that's kind of just passed me by. Again, another one of those shows that was on my twin brother's shelf. You know, if you saw my twin brother's shelf, you think he'd open a branch of HMV. I mean, he's got box sets galore. He had box sets galore. And again, it's one of those things I haven't really been thinking about, but it's really quite intriguing to me now and something I really want to watch. So I thought I'd pick it up. I had the opportunity to get it when I was in Woking with Danny, but I turned it down twice. I saw it once in the charity shop and I saw it again in CEX. But yeah, I'm really happy I got it now. Really going to look forward to this. Yeah, exciting. Following on from the pickups that I got on the Monday when I went to Woking with Danny, on Wednesday I picked up Resident Evil: The Last Chapter, the final chapter. This is probably the only one that well, I don't know, actually no, that's probably not the right thing to say. I think with the others, I've just, again, other than the original one, I've not seen and the second one, I haven't really seen much of any. And obviously this being the last one, I haven't watched any of them yet since I've picked them up. I've got work for the next few days, so I'm going back to work, so therefore I'm not probably going to have the opportunity to watch them anyway, so I may start watching them on the weekend. I'm still rustling through the Marvel movies again, so I can then finally watch WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I watched Captain Marvel today, and so I've got Endgame, which, look forward to that, and just Spider-Man Far From Home, and that's it. But again, you know, I can't wait to watch these. I'm probably going to watch these back to back, just to kind of do that thing where I don't forget, because obviously with stuff like the Marvel movies, obviously I'm watching them back to back, but I'm watching them, you know, only at a certain point, so I'm not kind of watching them throughout the whole day. I'm just watching one a day. But obviously I love the Marvel franchise, it's all in my head, so I know. But with the Resident Evil franchise, I know I'm going to watch them back to back just so I don't miss anything out, that I don't kind of go, you know, maybe forget something straight away, because it happens. So that's it for the DVDs. I've got, 5 games that I got, so we'll start with the PSP game. Like I said, I've been really trying to get into getting the PSP now, and getting the games. I've done that with a lot of consoles where I've just bought the games, like the cheaper games, and then I've got the console, and then I can just start playing them. So this time round, I got Brothers in Arms D-Day. Mixed reviews for this game, but I've done my usual checks. I've done gameplay, I've done the reviews, of course, and kind of said, you know, is it a game I'd play? And I've really got a thing for the Brothers in Arms games. I haven't actually played one in a very long time. I think I played one years and years ago, but I just haven't got back into it yet. I've got Road to Hill 30 up behind me. But yeah, I'm just going to soldier through them, no pun intended. Just really excited to play it, and just the PSP in general, which is why I'm just really happy to be picking up PSP games. Because I think it's very underrated, like the Vita. You know, it's just very underrated. I probably won't get the Vita though, just because it's really too similar to this, in my opinion. But, you know, we'll just leave it at that, I think. Following on, because I broke my rules again, and getting sequels, because I think for me, I'm only gonna break my rules of getting sequels if they're games that I know I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna like them. So, games that are really, you know, everybody likes them, and again, you know, it's one person's opinion. You know, some people may like games, some people may not, even if they're the big, hard-hitting AAA games. But I think for me, you know, I'm still going to buy the sequels that I'm into. So with that in mind, my next game is God of War 3. As you've seen by my next, what games I'm playing next video, I'm playing the first God of War, so I'm now going to get into playing the God of War series. I remember playing the first level when you're on the ship. But again, I'm probably just going to delete that and delete what I've got of it and just start from scratch. Just because I think it's easier, so I don't kind of go into it playing the game, because it's been so long since I first played it. But again, another great game, another great franchise. Looking at, the PS4 version, it's just like, it looks so amazing. And obviously with the things of Ragnarok coming out as well. So it's just like, I really just want to get into this and play it because it looks really cool. So I will keep going with it. I'm also want to get God of War Ascension, which is the prequel, I believe. But like my brother didn't like it, and like usually my brother, when it comes to like game opinions and stuff like that, usually it's his own. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but a lot of the times he's right. Like I end up feeling the same. Whether it's because we're twins, I don't know, twin tuition is what I call it. But I think for the Ascension, like, it is a good game. Like, it's reviewed well, people enjoy it. So I'm just going to leave that to kind of my own opinion. But yeah, really happy I've got that now. Xbox One game now. We got Code Vein. One thing I've noticed, as well as the price bump on some of the games that they have in CEX now, like with the Pokemon games, the original Pokemon games hitting like over £100 plus each now, and other stuff like that. But we'll get onto that again in a second. But there are games that have declined a lot. So I remember when this was like £25 at one stage, and this was a £5. Like again, I saw the gameplay. Thought I really enjoyed it, but don't really know a lot about the game. I just know that it looks like a game I'd play, etc. So it's something that I really want to play. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else there is to say, really. Just kind of looking over the blurb again. Fate of the world, blah blah blah, as usual. Yeah, I think all in all, I'm just really happy. I think like with Xbox One games as well, like it's really hard to find ones that you're actually going to play that aren't the standard, Halo games and all the other games like Doom 2016, Doom Eternal and stuff like that. So definitely look forward to playing this. Hopefully this is going to be good. Again, looking at the gameplay and that, it really makes me want to play it, especially since, like I said, I don't want to get games that I don't think I'm going to play or enjoy. So that's going to be good. The last two games are really interesting. There's quite small pickups. The last two games are quite interesting because, like I said about the Pokemon games being like astronomically priced again, like the old ones are being one. Gen 1 are really big, Gen 2 are really big, Gen 3 have gone up. Obviously Fire Red and Leaf Green, if you count them as Gen 3, have gone up again as well. And obviously you've got stuff like, what's it called? Diamond and stuff that's obviously still retaining their price. But I picked these two Pokemon games up specifically because one of them was only a tenner and one was only £12. And it's like, yes, I am still a very long way away from playing these games because I've only just played Sapphire. So obviously I've got to go through, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black, White, X, Y, all of the other games, all of the other kind of remakes and stuff like that. All of those ones I want to play as well. So I picked these up just because they were so cheap, and I don't want it to be one of those things where I don't take the opportunity to buy them now and then go, oh, it's gone up in price, I wish I'd bought them then. So with that in mind, I bought Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So this was £12 and this was £10. It's really interesting because I just feel that now I own these. I'm bearing in mind this is actually my first DS pickups that I've had. So again, I haven't got a DS yet, but I'm going to start picking games up, and I started with these. And I feel that picking these up was very important because, again, if the price spikes, then, I really would have regretted it. But, yeah, I just feel that I'm still a long way away from playing them. I've got so many games to play, but, you've got to take these opportunities when you see them. If you see a game for cheap, and you think to yourself, oh, I'm probably not going to play that game just yet or something like that, you've got to pick them up. I always say it, my sequel games are something that I have to, I wish I hadn't done, but with some of them I'm really glad I did because of the price going up, or the price, well, just in general, you know, if it's gone up, it's gone up. But like with stuff like this, it's like it's really worth picking it up. And you know, I'm really proud and happy that these were my first 2 DS pickups. My DS game, funnily enough, my DS game list, all the first lot of games on there is all the Pokemon games, and so after that it's like some of the other ones like the Marios and the Zeldas, and then there's lots of other, you know, different ones. But no, happy to have picked these up. I'm happy that they were really cheap, and yeah, just another pickups to add to my ever-growing collection, and to start off my DS collection. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Quite short pickups today. And compared to the next one that's coming, which was when I went to Guildford with my friend Jack on Saturday, just gone. It's now Monday on filming this video, and it was great. You know, I spent quite a bit. I picked up a lot of stuff, again across a few different consoles, and I'm really happy with what I picked up. So let me know down. Let's try that again. Let me know in the comment section below what your pickups have been recently, and what do you think about the pickups that I got now? Do you think it was worth me picking up Pokemon Sun and Moon now, as cheap as they were? Because like for Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they're still about £28. So again, because they're like the cheapest Pokemon games right now from like the main like version series, you know, I think it's probably worth picking them up now. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about any of my other pickups. Anyway guys, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below to subscribe down below, and turn on notifications for my latest videos. As usual guys, thank you very much for watching and subscribing. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is you're doing, and as always, take care of yourselves.